This is an ABP Life podcast.
Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Bollywood Binge and Beyond. I'm your host Niharika Nanda, and today I have a beautiful actor, come content creator, come traveler with me. We have all seen her as one of the OGs of web series in India. I mean, come on. अगर आप लोगों ने शुरू में एकदम जो YouTube पे web series आती थी, अगर आपने देखा है तो you know her. She is the amazing Kriti Vij.
Thank you so much. You're
Hi,
so
Kriti.
sweet.
Thank you. Thank you so much for coming here.
I'm so happy I'm here.
Honestly, a pleasure to have you here. And what's up? How are you?
I'm good. I'm always good in Delhi, to be really honest. I think this is where I was born.
Right.
And there's just so much family and so much warmth and so much niceness in this place. I'm always happy when I'm in Delhi.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you've also lived in Mumbai.
Yes, now I stay in Mumbai and that's where work is. So I guess like the shift happened. But Delhi is too close to my heart. I come here and like from the minute that I reach the airport, I first eat at the airport also. Delhi airport is also better than any other airport in India. So like my eating binge starts like from the day I arrive till I leave.
Right.
So, yeah, Delhi's food.
So what is that one thing that now that you've been living in Mumbai since so long,
Yeah.
what is that one thing that you crave the most in Mumbai, जो Delhi से हो?
राजमा चावल. ढंग के राजमा चावल नहीं मिलते बॉम्बे में.
So Kriti, I've been a Delhiite through and through. Okay, I've never really lived in any other city, but you
Right.
have done Delhi also. You've done Mumbai also. Let's start this with the Delhi versus Mumbai debate.
Oldest, most eternal debate that will always be on. Okay.
Exactly.
Right.
Nothing can end that debate.
That's true.
So, go ahead. Like, what
What's
has
better?
the difference been and what's better? एक जन्मभूमि, एक कर्मभूमि.
Oh, beauty. Okay, so Bombay safer.
Right.
ठीक है.
I would agree
Auto
with
जब
that.
लेना होता है ना 3 बजे रात को शूट खत्म होने के बाद, I don't even think about it in a place like Bombay. I feel so safe and nobody has the time to look at you in an odd way. Nobody has the time to mind your business. Like everyone's like, I think the work culture is very supportive.
Okay.
In a place like Bombay. Food, Delhi.
Delhi.
Warmth. Actually, I say this to many people that Mumbai has better strangers and Delhi has better friends.
Oh,
This is my
that's
favorite
a
thing to say.
Beautiful way to
Yeah,
actually
because
put
I
it.
really feel that. Like strangers, like I mean, in the sense nobody will like bother you, you know. So that's the liberation and freedom you feel there.
True.
But the apnapan that you feel in Delhi,
That's
like
Delhi.
that lacks.
That
Bombay
cannot
lacks.
change anything. Right. And before the interview, you also said you are a forever Golgappe girl
Yeah,
and not a Pani Puri girl.
Yeah, correct. That's true.
Right. Okay. So you are one of the OGs of the web series industry, as I said in the beginning also. So how has your acting journey been?
Acting started for me with no plans. Like
Okay.
so I used to like do a lot of like theater back in school. And I loved being on stage. And I loved being on stage because I didn't like being in class.
Okay.
So it was like maths पढ़ लो या फिर debate कर लो. So I was like, चलो debate कर लेते हैं. Literally that was the reason.
Maths
right?
के आगे तो कुछ भी और करा लो.
Exactly.
Maths नहीं कर सकते.
So that's how theater started for me. I used to just love being on stage. So I was singing, dancing, like just acting, debating,
As long as
dramatics,
you're on the
everything.
stage.
As long as it's on the stage. Yeah, so that's how it started. And then I was trained to be an interior designer. That's what I studied in college. I studied
Really?
design in college. And I came back one day, I was like going about, like I had this one interior project I remember still doing. And randomly, ऐसे कीड़ा जैसे होता है ना, like literally just came in my brain and it was like, Kriti, like
What are you
wanna,
doing?
yeah, don't you want to like do some theatre? Like what is wrong with you? So that day, believe it or not, true story, I went to India Habitat Center and I said, can just give me any number of anybody who does theatre, right? I got a number, I called up that number immediately and they said, oh my god, can't believe you called because we actually are looking for an actor because हमारा कोई actor बीमार हो गया है.
Oh,
And I was
wow.
like,
Fate.
what are the chances? Yeah, I go, I give that audition the same day. So the whole process started on the same day, right? And I gave my audition and I got that play, and then one thing led to another and another and another. And
Rest is history.
Yeah. then I came
Wow.
to Bombay. So,
this is a perfect example of fate
Yeah.
कि जो चीज होनी होती है ना वो किसी ना
हो ही
किसी तरह
जाती है.
हो ही जाती
Yeah.
है. Right.
So I used to do a lot of theatre when I was in Delhi. And it was one of those like things that you do in the evening after work. But then slowly and steadily it started like
shifted full time.
Yeah.
So exactly that was what I was going to come to. थिएटर हम कितना भी कह लेना इंडिया में उसका उतना वो नहीं मानते कि मतलब यू नो इट्स अ करियर और समथिंग फॉर एक्टर्स दे नो वी पीपल फ्रॉम द मीडिया वी अंडरस्टैंड द काइंड ऑफ इम्पोर्टेंस एंड यू नो द काइंड ऑफ रॉयल्टी एक्टिंग की जो मानी जाती है वो थिएटर को माना जाता है. But a lot of people don't get that. They don't understand that India mein. So deciding to pursue theatre as a full-time thing, was that difficult? Was that a risk? How was that?
So I actually don't think that theatre cannot be looked at as like a full-time profession. I think things are changing.
Okay.
When you come to Bombay, you'll see a side that theatre, like you'll be able to see how full-time theatre actors can like sort of really like it's a full-time job for them.
Right,
You know?
right.
But for me, like screen work became like when I started doing screen work, it became full-time for me. So theatre, I was looking at it in my head the way you said it as a part-time thing that I really
Right,
enjoy doing.
right.
But when I went to Bombay, things changed and I didn't do as much theatre, but I started doing a lot of screen work because
Right.
Baked happened and then Baked led to What the Folks and so on and so forth. So yeah, so then it became like a full-time profession for me. Yeah.
Okay. You've played many characters. So any one character that was closest to Kriti?
Closest to Kriti was Tara Brara, what I played in Baked.
Right. One of the first ones.
It was the first web show I
Right.
did, and I remember the director just said like, "Be yourself. Like, just try to be as close to yourself as possible." Because this person is a lot like you. Although I did think that my character was a lot more intelligent than me and made a lot more wiser choices than me. But yeah, that was the closest to my personality, I would say. And yeah.
So from acting to content creation, now you're also creating content, which is so fun to watch. I mean, it's quirky, it's relatable. So, what difference क्या लगता है? Like, where do you think कि you know now Kriti stands as an actor and also as a content creator?
So content creation was again it was
Random,
an accident.
right.
Yeah, like I mean, what happens is like usually like when you get a project in like acting or whatever, till you get the next project, there's sometimes a really long wait. Okay,
Right.
it's
And
very
that's
difficult to
the-
sort of
exactly.
stay like super constructive and like be productive and all of that in that period. And I just thought that it's not so much about the platform. I think you can watch somebody act on you know on a phone. You can watch someone act on a laptop, on a TV, or
Right.
on a movie hall. It's the same thing, but all acting, right?
Right.
We're
As long
playing
as it's
different
in
sort of
front of the
characters.
screen.
Exactly, right? So I just like Instagram just happened by accident. I remember like when I got onto Instagram quite late in my life, like in the
Okay.
sense like Baked had already happened. Like
Achha,
it was
okay.
between season 1 and 2 that I activated my Instagram account. And I suddenly start getting a lot of like love. Like this is before I've even posted anything. I was like, oh my god, this is crazy. Like what's
That's
happening?
when you
know?
realize the kind of audience that's watching
that
you.
Baked had reached out to, you know. So initially it was a lot of the people who were watching, like the audience members who were watching Baked. And soon enough I was like, okay, you know what, like I have a funny idea. Can I just like record it and put it up? And then one thing led to another and another and another. And I started enjoying it. Now I enjoy it. Like,
Right.
you know, I'm like, there is an idea in my head and it's brewing. Can it become this? Can I try that?
Right,
Can it like
right.
become like really weird? Can it become really strange? So I just like it's your experimental sort of diary almost,
Right,
you know,
right.
that I think, yeah.
And
is
some
working.
things work out, some things don't, but that's how
Yeah.
you get perspective ki okay, you know,
Yeah.
this is something I can change or this
Correct.
is something I should continue.
Correct.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. And we've seen Pranay be your co-actor also, and he is your real life husband.
Yeah.
So how did the love story sort of begin?
Very cute love story.
We are a sucker for that.
So basically, Pranay and I used to do theatre. Like that's how I met him. And I remember like
Theatre ne bana di jodi.
theatre ne bana di jodi. Correct. And I saw him once on stage, and I was like, "Yahi chahiye mujhe."
Aw, that's so
this
cute.
guy's total love. Like I mean, I think I was in so much like awe of him.
He emanates that kind of an energy, even
Yeah,
on
and
screen.
he's brilliant on stage. Yeah, so like I just became a fan. Cut to like this was long back, but then like we became good friends because he was directing me on a play. Then we started doing Bake Together, where we played each other's love interest.
Right.
And we just took that very seriously and got married between season 1 and season 2.
Oh wow! So मतलब एकदम ये तो वही था चट मंगनी पट गया
Yeah,
type.
literally.
Right.
So हमें थोड़ा सा टाइम मिला था सीजन 1 और 2 के बीच में. We were like चलो शादी करते हैं.
चलो चलो let's tie the knot. Let's make it official.
Yeah,
Right.
literally. I do think to some level we're also very different, but I do think like we're quite like female male versions of each other. You know, I really like he really is like a best friend to me. Like we really connect very well. Like
Right.
it's a great friendship.
Right.
So yeah.
So yours is a perfect example of प्यार दोस्ती है.
Yeah, I guess so.
Right. Okay. So what kind of an importance does friendship, according
Yeah.
to you, hold in a love story?
The most important. The most important because the little butterflies, etc., that you feel like they last 3-4 months max. Like, and then it has to be built on something bigger. If it's not built on something bigger, it will fizzle out. You know. So I think like if it starts from friendship and companionship and just like being interested in each other's lives, like genuine interest in each other's lives and wanting to grow together and saying that, you know, yeah, this person I could live with, but I can also grow with. You know, this is a person that I
Is
can
supportive.
teach and who can teach me, you know.
Right.
So I saw that in Pranay, and I think like we instantly became good friends. And it was over our shared interest for theatre.
Right.
And yeah, हम बहुत फन करते हैं.
We also get to see that. We also get to see
Yeah.
that. Right. You guys travel a lot as well.
Yeah, we love to travel.
I think
so-
recently, no, I'm not sure recently, I'm not sure about the
Yeah.
dates, but I think you traveled to Korea.
Yeah.
How was that like?
Korea was too much fun. We went to only one place in South Korea, which was Seoul, the capital.
Right.
But we had a really good time. Like we did so many like local things, and like he's very fond of food, and I love like very busy cities because there's so much to see and so much to
Right,
learn.
right.
So we had a really good time. Fantastic place to visit.
Okay, and
Yeah.
some people, I mean, I know me and my friends, like we dream
Yeah.
कि एक दिन, you know, girls trip मारेंगे Korea.
Oh.
Because both of them, they are, you know, BTS fans and everything, and
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, घूमने को मिल रहा है.
Yeah,
Might
yeah.
as well just join in. So any, you know, tips for people who want tips, or maybe, you know, places that you must visit when you are in Seoul that you would like to share? Seoul.
Seoul is really fun in the sense. Okay, so first of all, excellent food. ठीक है? एक तो वो. There's this dish called dak galbi. I hope I'm saying it right.
Right.
Which is basically a lot of like yummy like chicken, meat, fish kind of stuff, and there's like cheese around it, like melted cheese. So you have to keep,
I've
like,
had a very desi version of it in Delhi.
Oh, nice. So that is really nice. Quite enjoyed that. They have fantastic bakeries also.
Okay.
Like the softest bread and the yummiest cakes, like really good food, basically. Very different kind of fashion. I think they're
Okay.
very ahead of their times. Like, you know, like, I mean, it takes a minute to first educate yourself on their fashion and then sort of get into it. Very
Right.
different culture that way.
So noted. मेरे दिमाग में points बन गए of things that you should do when you're in Korea.
Yeah.
I hope that that's what you guys are doing as well. Okay. So let's play a game. ठीक है? A rapid fire. It's mostly going to be about you. So
Okay.
let's get to know Kriti better.
Okay.
Okay. So the first thing is favorite food.
Favorite food. Okay, bhalla papri chaat. Not just papri chaat, you understand, na?
Yes,
Bhalla's
difference.
important.
There's a
Haan,
difference.
correct.
Bhalla papdi chaat.
Yeah, correct.
Very Delhi item.
Correct.
Okay. Dream travel destination.
Hong Kong. I love Hong Kong. Yeah.
Okay. So it's your last day on earth.
Oh, okay.
Okay. What is the one thing that you will do? I know it's a difficult one. You can take a moment.
Okay. I just want to sit down with all my close people and have bhalla papdi chaat.
क्या बात है?
Last day.
Perfect.
Wow.
Perfect. Wow.
Real new no. Yeah, that would be an ideal last
Right.
day.
Perfect. Okay. So I'm sure that you would have also seen it. आजकल Instagram पे Delulu is the new Sululu.
हाँ मुझे वो समझ नहीं आया वो क्या है क्या?
It basically means that delusion, the
हाँ.
delusion that you are in about
हाँ.
yourself, that is the solution.
Ah, interesting. Okay.
Do you believe in something of that sort? Do you believe that delusion,
Yeah.
being in delusion, is the solution?
100%. I feel
Okay.
like delusion is a very blissful state of the mind to be in, and I think like it's that. I mean, it's nice to be aware and all of that, but delusion gives you this like imaginary world where you think of yourself as somebody who has more potential than your real self.
Right.
And I find that to be amazing. Like, why wouldn't anybody want that? Like, you know. So I think, yeah, you get wiser and you become more real and you start whatever. But like, delusion has a special place.
It does.
Yeah,
it does.
really
And
does.
it really makes you feel that, okay, you know, it gives you that kick that I can fulfill my dreams.
Yeah.
The dream, the thing, the reality that I'm dreaming of.
Correct.
Might be, you know, my
Yeah.
reality sometime in my life.
Correct.
Right.
It's a cute little drug. Yeah.
True
it
that.
is.
True that. Okay. As a millennial, any advice that you would like to share with the Gen Zs of today?
It's so controversial है बोल दूँ.
बोलो.
मुझे लगता है कि Gen Z जो लोग हैं ना, ठीक है, they should just be a little bit more chill. In a sense, okay.
Right.
Like I hope they don't take it the wrong way.
No,
But,
it's okay, it's
yeah,
okay.
but like I just feel that we come from I think my generation, our generation, I'm guessing,
right.
is like I think we took jokes well. I think now jokes are finding it hard to settle in people's minds. You don't know where the line should be drawn. You don't know what is too much. You don't know what is too little.
Right.
And we are oversensitizing ourselves a little bit. But I think like if we were always right, we would still offend somebody.
Right.
So it's okay. Like humor's like the most beautiful way to sort of connect.
Right.
And it's not meant to disconnect, you know. So yeah, Gen Z, just take a chill pill.
Okay. Any embarrassing incident that you would like to share with us? Life में कोई भी कहीं भी.
So this happened very recently. There was this one girl who was standing across from the road. She was looking at me, and I saw her look at me. So मुझे लगा कि I think she recognized me. So I got a little happy and flattered and all that. And as she's coming close, I'm getting more and more like, मैं उसको बोलूँगी, yeah, like, do you want a selfie? Do you want this?
Right.
And she comes and she's like, oh, I really wanted to tell you the skirt that you're wearing is damn nice. Where'd you get it from? And I was like, oh my God. So it's just embarrassing in my own head. I was almost like, yeah, I can take the selfie. Yeah, let's get your phone out. And she was like, what are you talking about? I don't want a selfie. I just want to know where your skirt is from. So yeah, that was embarrassing.
I mean, it's cute, but it's a little embarrassing. Right. Okay. Right. So, what is your perfect me time activity? Please take a sip first.
Coffee. Me time activity. I very recently started learning Kathak.
Okay.
Randomly. Because मुझे लगा कि ये एक ऐसी चीज़ है जो I think मैं कभी नहीं कर पाऊंगी. And I was like, तो फिर कर लेते हैं.
Might as well give it a try.
Yeah, exactly. So I did, and I am enjoying it so much. I can't tell you, because in that 1 hour of class, कुछ और नहीं सोचा जा सकता. Like you just want to get your step right so bad, like that. So I started really enjoying Kathak. I think it's a beautiful and graceful dance, and loving learning it.
Right. Okay. Acha. So this one is a little, imagination type.
Yeah.
So you have to go out on a lunch, dinner, whatever, just a meal to converse over with any character from a movie or a cartoon or from the history. So who would you choose?
So I watched this movie very recently called Talented Mr. Ripley. Have you seen it?
Okay,
It's on
I've heard about it. I haven't seen
that
it.
character is really like the one that Matt Damon plays is really interesting.
Okay.
I also very creepy and weird, but I'd love to like have a conversation with that person, like a real person like that.
Right.
Yeah.
You've been an actor. I'm sure that you might also have some idols, some people that you look up to. So, an actor that you really look up to.
I like too many. And I think
To summarize.
To answer that question in one go is going to be really hard. But
Right. A couple also works. You can share a couple.
okay, so some of the ones that I love are Vicky Kaushal. I love him. I think he's so good. He's so
That
good.
recent video that went
Yeah.
viral, I was like, wow.
Yeah, he's really good. He's a brilliant actor. Who else do I love? I love Tabu. I love her. I think she is just taking the acting game to the next level with
level,
every single
absolutely.
project, you know. बहुत सही लगती है मुझे.
Right. She takes time.
Yeah.
But the content that she comes up with, next
Fantastic,
level.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Loved Madhuri Dixit's era, like the 90s, the stuff that she did, fantastic. Shah Rukh Khan, of course, everyone loves. I'm not even
Shah Rukh Khan,
mention
Shah Rukh
it.
Khan, yeah.
Too much.
Goes without saying.
Correct. Like, and him not just for being a fantastic actor, but like just him in life. Like the wit and the intelligence and the wisdom
Right.
and the charm that he just walks around with, fantastic.
एक second में लड़की पिघल जाएगी
Yeah,
उनसे
yeah,
बात
yeah.
करके.
Ladki, ladka. I mean, it doesn't even matter. Like
Right.
world, he's got like global effect. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Among others.
Many
Yeah.
others. Right.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
So that's the end of our rapid fire. I hope you enjoyed, Kriti.
I loved it. Thank you so much. I had such a great time. We had some fun questions. And
Yeah.
you yourself have so much like fun energy. This
Thank
was
you.
really fun. It was really fun to do.
I am glad. I am so happy. And one last question to end up the entire conversation. India is taking ahead its OTT game many-fold. So where do you see India ka, OTT going and growing?
I think we are just headed in a really good direction. I just feel like this is a beautiful time for actors,
Right.
writers, directors. People are becoming very open to newness and experimentation and different kinds of storytelling. And it's just a really good time to be in. And India's game, of course, is going to be very high because we do have a fantastic industry,
Absolutely.
So, yeah, I'm hoping for great projects
Right.
and some beautiful stories to be told.
Absolutely. And we're going to see you on screen
I really hope
every
so.
now and then. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. As one of your
Hopefully.
fans, totally
Yeah.
fingers crossed. Thank you so much for
Thank
joining
you so
me today.
much.
Kriti.
I had
It was
such a good time.
honestly a pleasure having you here.
Thank you.
And keep listening to Bollywood Binge and Beyond on ABP Live podcast.